Hey, welcome back everybody. Well, here's the next project. '03 Honda Foreman Rubicon. Water cooled. It runs fine. Does not move. Now, if you know about the Rubicon, this has the automatic transmission, which you can tell the big oil tank holds 5 quarts of oil. It won't move. So we're going to find out why. Now, most cases on these, the problem is that the oil pump chain comes off. It's known to have those issues. So that's what I'm thinking it is and hoping it is, because that's an easy fix. Now, if it is the transmission, the hydraulic part of it that's messed up, then it'll be a little more work. So first of all, we're getting into it. We're going to check that first and start taking it apart. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff to take apart. We got to get this whole front off, pull all this out, and get to the chain. It's right in the middle there. Most of the time, the problem is, they say, the chain wears out and pops off, and it stops moving instantly. So if that's what's wrong with yours, that's probably it. Now, if it continues to go but then dies, then it's probably your transmission, the automatic transmission on it. So, well, I'll bring you back on when I get some more of this stuff off of here. We're going to try to pull everything off. I'm going to try to leave the shaft on. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll bring you along as I get to a crucial point that you might need to know if you're doing this for yourself. So 2003 Honda Foreman Rubicon. Water cooled. So 500, it's a 500. So I'll bring it back on if I find something. Alright, here I'm back. This is a crucial I want to show you guys. Girls, there's a bolt here. I pulled it out. It don't come out. You have to kind of leave it in because the frame's in the way. You got this bolt here, and you want to pull these off. Number 10, these are number 12. There's a bolt right underneath here, number 12. Pull it tight, loosen it up. Look over here. There's a number 12 there. I started pulling these out. Don't need to. It's that bolt down there needs to come out. Now, this whole thing should just come out. Oops. See, that bolt's I gotta pull that. It's a long-winded one. I can probably take it out. Yeah. Long-winded bolt. You think that's a long-winded bolt? Yeah. Put it in there. Now, this thing should be able to pull right out. There it is. Oops, we're dripping all over the place. Go this way with it, we should be fine. There it is. That's the oil reservoir. You got these bolts. I might keep these bolts in it so I know which one's got to be in it. My wire broke here, so I'm gonna have to. I'll work with that later. Figure out how to get that back on there. But here we are. Oops. This is what we got so far. So I gotta take all these out. And then this whole thing, I gotta take this off. I'll take that off first. Pull that and pull that off. I'll put it up out of the way. Wire it if we have to. And I'll take all these off. Already dumped all the oil out of it, so it should be good. And got a bunch of junk on it. I'm trying to keep it from going in here. I ain't worried about down there. So okay, I'll take that off. And then I'm gonna get my impact and hit all these. So hopefully we'll slide this out. I'm going to have to be very careful when I do that, because I don't know what to expect behind this. So I got to be very careful to make sure everything comes out like it should. And that I don't drop nothing, gets out of whack. I can't always look it up, but I'd rather keep it intact first. So okay, well, I get to, like I said, I get into another crucial point, I'll bring you on. All right, I got her off, pulled out. What I did is, to give you an idea, as I was pulling on the case, I was tapping on this. That helped it come out real nice and smooth. Worked great. And this here is another issue I had. I'll show you. This thing here was wanting to turn and bind. So I had to put some WD-40 on it to clean it up, and kept working it back and forth until it freed it enough I could spin it off. So you might want to watch that. But I hope you can see. I'll try to get you to see it. You see something wrong with that? That chain is not on that sprocket. That's what happens. That is the oil pump, and that's the chain for the oil pump. And as you can see, it's off, not working. That's what I got to change out. So we just got to take that off, pull it back out, and change that chain. That's it. We should be able to put this back together and run fine. So I got to figure out if this is a left hand or right hand and pull that off. And I don't know if I got a puller for that or not. I'm going to have to find out. I don't want to do much tugging on that. I'll see. Sorry about the sniffing too, because it's cold. And my nose always runs when it's cold. But that's it, guys. That's the only reason. So if you got this Rubicon, Honda Rubicon, you're just driving along and the thing just stops moving. That is what it is. Especially these years, 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. That chain wore out is the only problem it is. So it should be really easy to fix. As hopefully we'll see how hard it is to take that off, but I already have the chain. So it should be able to put her all back together and should work fine. As you can see, we got some other work to do on it, try to fix some stuff. We'll make it look a little better, clean it up, spruce it up. So I'm happy with that. Over here too, I got to put a new rope in there for the pull rope. So I'll bring you back on. I don't know if I'm going to get to it today. Working on getting that nut off there, and I'll see what kind of pullers I have. I don't think I have a inside puller. I think all my pullers are outside, so I'll work on it. If I have to, I'm gonna have to order one, and it'll be a while before I get it back to it. But that's the problem. There it is. So I'm happy to see that. It's a simple fix. We'll put her back together, and hopefully everything will be good. So this might be the end of this video. Depends on how long it's going to take me to get that done. So hey, if it is, I'll see you on the next video. If this is your first time, subscribe, push the bell button to get notifications every time I put up a video, and you never know what it's going to be. I do a wide variety of things. So everybody, take care. Bye. All right, well, I got my puller. So I already loosened it up. Did it. I'm going to pull this off. There's a keeper behind that. That's the puller that I ordered. Okay, so I took these two little, this goes right here. So I took these two off, and okay, you see the problem? See how that chain slipped off of there? That's how it was when I found it. Now watch this. This is how wore out that chain is. Might need two hands. I can. There it is. See that? I just pulled it right off. See that? See how kinky it is? Yeah, it's showing as junk. It's just interesting. I don't know why they wear out so easily. Whoops, got one. But I'll grab the other one. Pause you. Grab the other one and show you. Okay. See here. Now here it is. See how easy that one is. See how that one's just janked up. It's just kinked up. It's like stretched out and junk. Well, that's the problem. That's why they mess up. They get bad. So now we'll put that one on there. And let's zoom in there a little bit. And I think I'm going to have to pull this off to be able to get it on there. I think you got to pull. I'm not sure. Hope I'm not in the way. Oh, there it is. Just popped right on. And this goes back on here. But it's almost like there needs to be something to, you know, just kind of push over that way. But you know what? I ain't gonna mess with it. It's you know, this is a 2003 and it just happened. So it's like, this will probably last the life of it, so I ain't worried about it. So then I'm going to put this back on. You know, it's like it's lasted all these years from 2003 to now. I don't know how many miles or anything is on this bike. I will find out, but it's like, what do? You know, it's probably not a good system. They should have something there to kind of, you know, take up some of the slack. I don't know why they didn't do that from the beginning. You know, they do it with all the other chains, it seems like. Timing chains and stuff like that. So I don't know why it would be anything different with that. But there that is. Put this right back on. That goes on. And then we're gonna just slide this back on here. Farther. There it is. There it finally slid down. Like, that ain't right. We'll slip her down. I'll put this nut on. And I think I showed in the other video how I took the recoil starter off there. Let me pull you back here. You don't have to be that close now. We're back here. I put this thing in a recoil. And then tighten this thing up. I should have used a ratchet. Be a little quicker. There it is. Finally get to the end. Tighten her up tight. There we go. Alright, well, now we got to do the reverse of put everything back on there. Pour all the oil out. You see it over here. Got to pour all the oil out of there to put that back on. And I'll bring you back on when I get that accomplished. Alright, back again here. I got that cleaned up over there. I got spooge all put on here. That's silicone. So now all is left is to slide this thing in there and then tighten her down. So let's see how she goes together. We'll do it together. Hope I'm out of your ways. There it is. Kind of gets it started. Get my rubber hammer. Alright, don't know where it went. And I guess you guys, I'll just tap it in with this. Should be fine. There it goes. Took a little bit, but got her on there. So now, put all the, now that goes in there, and this will go here, and going back to you. Okay, I put the screws in there. Got them all in there. I like to use this impact to zip them down, and it gets close to a, you know, this one here is not very strong, but you gotta be careful so you don't bust them off, but this one ain't as strong as some of them. Okay, get this one in here. There's a lot of little ones running around there. Gotta find them all. There's one more. So you get the point, and I'll bring it back on when I And here, I'll just show you this thing here. So now, this will screw under here. That's that shifter thing, and this will go here, like that. So, I'll get to that when I'll bring you back on. I'll find out what I did with that other bolt. Alright, I got that all set up. See, I got this all in, lined up. Now we're going to put the tank on. Now this is what you need to know. I figured out. You got to put this bolt in first before you try to put it into place. Because it's going to hit here. If you don't, it's going to hit here and you won't be able to get it in later. So I'll show you here real quick. No, it wasn't that one. Take it back. It's this one down here. Not that one. It's this one down. Guess these are all the same. Or is that the real long one? I think that's the real long one. Let's see. No? Okay. I think it's this one. Yep, that's the one that you gotta have in ahead of time. Because you see it'll hit here. Hope you can see that. Let me get this started. And I got a super long one that goes in, I think, down the bottom. I got something here. Probably putting the cart before the horse here. Putting the full. I gotta figure out where this long one goes. I think it goes right down here. Yeah, see it goes all the way down here. That one is no problem getting in. Make sure these old ports are clean. This one you can't get to it. Get my zipper. Let's put this one in. Sorry if I'm in your way there. Oh, crap. Okay, gotta get my stuff here so I can zip that in there. I don't think that one goes there. I don't think that one goes there. Alrighty, so what I gotta do is work on these here. And get this long one. It goes down. I'm gonna try to stay out of the way. It goes down here. You know what? I gotta zip all this back out because I gotta fix something first, so I'll bring it back on. Well, there we go. Got her all hooked back up. If you're doing this one here, there's a real long one bolt that goes under here. You can see that. The second longest bolt goes right here, and this is the one you gotta have in it before you put the tank in, or you won't get it because of here. This messes it up. Right there's bar. These, and there's two on the other side, are all the same size. So you don't have to worry about those. So I got it all back in there. I am anxious now to try and see if it works. So I'll see if I can get to getting oil in it, and I'll bring you back on when I get ready to start her. Alright, got her all put together. Let's start her up. Okay. Let's put it in forward. moving. The back. So there you go. All works. So there you go. So if you have one, if you have a Honda Foreman Rubicon and you're driving it and the thing just stops moving, just stops moving, more or less the oil pump chain. So I hope this helps somebody. This is an 03, but this probably goes for any Rubicon. And that's it. That's all it needed. It's time to be putting this all back together. And I'll show you the finish when she's all done, cleaned up. I'll put a video on her and go for a ride. But I got some parts coming for it. So I hope this helps somebody, and push the bell, subscribe button. This is what it's for on the Rubicon. And y'all take care and have a good one. Bye.